Oh, is my mic up? Mic. Wonderful. What is up, everybody? It's Jenna Say What. I am coming to you, hopefully with a setup that is actually working and not gonna blast your fucking eardrums off like I did the other day. I'm fucking so sorry. Fuck. So hopefully everything is ready to go. I think I figured out and resolved every issue. I'm going to do a quick test really fast, with some music, on YouTube, just to, like, make absolute certain that we're good, that we're copacetic. Okay. I want to make sure. Hey! Thank you so much! Hey, Dune, thank you so much! Alright. Thank you. Alright, let me see if I can hear it in my headphones, but I can't hear it on stream. I don't think... Okay. I'm attempting to figure out and resolve a problem. Let's see, let's see. Am I just really, really quiet? Yes, I am very quiet. Okay, how's that? Let's check, check, check. Still very... Okay, so it sounds fine. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Might turn up the gain just a little bit. I feel like... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the video. I can't hear it currently. Which is not what we want. So let's see. Audio output. I'm still kind of like configuring everything, seeing where... Let's see. Audio output. Properties. Oh god. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I was gonna have just, like, chill music on, just, like... Shit, that could have been way worse. Okay. Let's see. This versus my voice. This versus my voice. Let's see. Rock and roll. Fuck yeah, guys. I think I should be alright. That should be fucking good to go. I think it's kind of loud for me still, but... I don't know. Okay, so I think everything's good now. Forget, the camera's right there now. Um, why is this so loud in this versus? Dune, just weird question. Is that music still the same volume or did it go down? Oh, there it goes. The sub goal went up. Thank you, Dune. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Seriously. Wonderful. Perfect. Love it. We are rocking and rolling. Watch, once I switch out of the thing, it'll be completely changed and I'll be pissed. I'll be so fucking pissed, dude. Alright, so the better opening. Hey, what's up, everybody? Dune, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. So big shout outs to Dunecaster. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, today caught up a lot with the news, so it seems like Midas Touch, because like I've been kind of on a spree of just watching their stuff because I can have it up on YouTube or whatever. Seems like a lot of repeat stuff. They are definitely like really focused in on his health, and I'm like, no shit, his health is going down. No shit, his ankles are swollen. He's 100 years old. Of course he's an ancient dinosaur, of course. And whenever I get that old, I'm not going to feel that old because I'm not an asshole. I'm going to keep a little edge on me so I can, but the rest of me is still going to be nice. You know? You just got to have a little bit of an edge on you so you live forever. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy. So, like, they were like focused in on his hands and his like ankle, and like I was like, can we focus in on the fact that he's shitting himself all the time? That's way funnier, you know what I mean? Like, that motherfucker is shitting himself all the time. That seemingly presents health issues, you know? That kind of goes with it. But he also kind of lies about literally everything, so I feel like it's kind of on brand. If he lies about everything, you know, he's probably not going to lie, or he's probably not going to tell the truth about his health, and that'd be the one fucking thing, you know? Like, so crazy. That is so true. I'm not surprised. I will not be surprised if he croaks in office. However, you're right. Kissinger did live until 100, and I feel like I feel like he might end up being in that just because there's so much hate for him, and you know, I don't know. I mean, he's turned on his entire fucking base, which I'll talk about later, but like, it's so fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy because he's definitely having major health issues. And like, they were showing his hands like covered in makeup, and I'm like, no shit. At his age, if he like taps anything, he's gonna bruise. Elderly people bruise like crazy. Babies, they bounce back. They're fine. Old people? No. No. Just, the other day, like, not even the other day, it was, like, a year and a half ago, I had my first sign of, like, knee issues, like, you know, my knees are starting to get weak, and I've always said to myself, I'm like, oh, if, like, my knee gives out, I'll just, like, switch over the other knee. Problem fucking solved. No. Wrong. That was a lie I apparently told myself, and I was confident in it. Oh, that humbled me. Immediately. That shit humbled my ass. Immediately. I fell to the ground before I even knew what the fuck happened. So I don't know why the fuck I felt so privileged that I could just switch fucking knees and just, you know, all my way over to the right side. No. Literally, my left knee is already an inch lower than I'm an inch taller on one side than I am on the other. My left side is 5'1". So like, she was already an inch further down, you know, than my left knee. So like, or my left knee was an inch down from my right knee. So like, she was already like closer to the ground. So like, why the fuck did I think I could use my higher leg? Like, what the fuck? Hey Riles, how are you doing? I showed off my like glittery thing yesterday. Oh yeah, you saw it. You were there. I was like, when did you pop in? Okay, yeah, you were there. You were there. I'm still mad I didn't get like one of those like blockies. I specifically looked it up, but I also didn't oh, I'm gonna break this thing. But I didn't actually like check it before I purchased it. I just saw that it was glittery, so anyways, yeah. So yeah, bad back. Like I have degeneration in my one of my lower lumbars. I don't know which one. And I have arthritis in my neck. And my elbow had like tennis elbow for like 6 months, and I should probably go to the doctor, but like that shit's expensive, you know? So I've been just like babying it, and I have some more KT tape coming in because I've been like taping up my knees and like my elbow and like everything. But like it stays on, and it does help. I didn't think it would. I thought it was just like, I always wondered what players like, you know, athletes and shit had that tape on them. I'm like, why do they have that on them? There's got to be a reason for it, but it's just fucking tape. And then I was humbled again. Oh. I ripped apart something. Oh, you've been applying for new jobs? Nice. I hope that goes well. I hope you find something fast. God knows that it takes fucking forever to even get like, no, we don't want you, if they even send that. Can't worry about losing my AI girlfriend to Elon. I'm vehemently opposed to the use of AI. Huh? Yes, fuck Skynet. That's why you work out. It keeps her back from hurting. Yeah, I need to do that as well. I've been really bad. You're struggling to get responses. Yeah. Like, I am so concerned with everything that's happening right now, and like jobs and like people trying to just stay afloat. Like, I feel like this is gonna get real fucking bad. I knew I'd finally break him. I already broke this fucking thing. Broken. Haha, now you don't have wings anymore, you little shit. Now your arms can turn. Now you can be more flexible, bitch. You still can't be more flexible like that, but now you can, like... Okay. But yeah, I feel like the struggle is getting fucking real. Like, it was already real, but I feel like it's getting realer for a lot more people. Yeah, graphic design's taken a huge fucking hit because of AI. And especially with them not putting any regulations for, what was it, 10 fucking years for AI? I am fucking horrified, honestly. It's insane. Like, shit. Like, biology, yeah. I mean, it's just... It's so fucking insane right now. Like, again, like, my job is going away because, like, they're going over to India and paying zero wages, you know, for these poor people. It's horrifying to see, like, all this stuff. And, like, I'm kind of wondering if, like, humanity will thrive. Like, well, I should say not humanity necessarily, but, like, looking at the smaller picture, Americans. Like, I'm wondering if we're going to start doing things more, like, local. Things are going to start becoming more and more localized, which, I mean, I was already talking about that previous, is, like, we have, you know, all the, sorry, let me restart my thought. With our politicians and everything, like, everything is going to come down to a, you know, smaller level, smaller, you know, like your community, your local, state, and, you know, why am I blanking on fucking words today? Towns, blah, blah, blah. Like, all of that is going to be where we have to focus our attention anyways. So I'm wondering if that's going to kind of correlate into, like, supporting more local businesses versus, like, going on Amazon, or, like, starting to thrift more, starting to, like, do things that are more localized, if that makes sense. Like, I'm wondering if things are going to start doing that, just piggybacking off of the fact that now we have to look more towards our local and state government for providing us the things that we need. Such as, you know, FEMA's going away. They're doing it more towards your state government, because, oh God, just a whole fucking mess of things. But we're going to have to look towards state and local. So I'm wondering if that's going to kind of, because I'm seeing a lot of people, like, start to go to, like, farmers markets again and support, like, local farmers and things like that. And I'm really hoping that that's going to be something that's going to thrive in this, because everybody's going to be mad at these big businesses and these, like, corporations that are literally paying everyone poverty wages to the point where they have to be on WIC and food stamps and government assistance. Like, I wonder if we're going to start looking more towards that. You know? Fuck paying taxes, for real. Like, I feel like we really should all collectively say, no, fuck you, we're not paying our taxes at the end of the year. Like, obviously we can't, like, not pay our taxes, like, whenever we purchase shit or whatever. But, like, fuck paying those taxes or whatever. Like, fuck it. Throw the fucking tea in the harbor, bitch. Throw the tea in the fucking harbor. Jesus, fuck. Being an artist, I can't stand AI. Yeah, I mean, we really shouldn't be able to stand AI, period. Yeah, they can't arrest us all. I'm willing to fucking risk it. I was that kid that was like, they can't arrest us all, like, if we go and do some fuck shit. One of the first and only times I went, like, actually ghost hunting with, like, a group of friends. And I want you to understand how mad I am that I don't have this fucking video. I had a video camera at the time. I was making videos and content at the time before it was content. And during the shuffle of me being kicked out of my house, then my mom being kicked out of that same house, my, like, tapes for it are gone. I might have one or two left, maybe, and it would be cringe as fuck, and I really hope that they're, like, something, but yeah, so I'm mad that I don't have this video. So anyways, I digress. So me and a bunch of my friends are, you know, let's go ghost hunting. And I'm like, sweet, I have a camera. I can just, like, record shit, right? So, big brain of me. I was like this before. Always prepared. And so we get up to this, like, old house. And our friend Newman is like swearing to God. He's like, I swear to God, this place has been like abandoned. There's like old chairs in there. Everything's nasty. And we're like, okay, this is the fucking legit thing. So we ride up in my car because I'm always the fucking getaway driver. I'm also the person that goes inside. I just can somehow appear in the driver's seat when I'm scared. So I drive in. Everybody gets out of the car. We go into this house. And we start snooping around, right? We have lights on and everything. And actually, you know what? I think I just realized something. I think the battery died right before we walked in there, actually. I know I had my camera and I know I had a full battery. I think that actually the battery died whenever we got there. I think that I only might have gotten like a minute or so of a video before the battery fucking drained. Which, I mean, realistically, looking at it scientifically, those batteries were fucking monsters. Like, the battery was like this big. Like, the size of my fucking, like, the whole bit right there was like, that was a battery pack. And now it's just this tiny little, oh my God. And now this is a battery pack for my camera. An extended life battery pack. Anyways, I digress. So we walk in, we're starting to like ghost hunt and shit, and we're we get into the kitchen. Kitchen is nasty, dude. There is like dead bugs. There's just like gross, like, you know, mold and decay, and this old ass like wheelchair, like one of the ones that have like the really big wheel, like in the front or in the back. Either way, it's like really off. Like the whole thing is just like creepy, and it's wicker and whatnot. And we're creeping around, right? And one of our friends goes, hey, wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if we turned on the light and it just turned on? And Newman's like, dude, the lights don't work. This place has been abandoned. That motherfucker turned on the lights and they fucking turned on. And we were like, oh shit, this is still someone's property. And so we fucking bolted out of that motherfucker. And I get into my car and I was like, we could possibly catch trespassing charges. So like, this is actually something that we should get, you know. And we ended up leaving, but like, we got out of there. We didn't like run, but we were like, oh shit, like, we weren't afraid of ghosts, but we're afraid of catching a trespassing charge for sure. So for me, I'm okay with doing that now. Because unfortunately, that was only 3 of us. It was only 3 of us. That's 2 little people. They'll know that there's 3 people running from this house. Especially the one with the getaway car. You know what I mean? But if we all... I'm willing to take those chances. That's a bet I'm willing to take. I'm okay with it. Just casually talking about that shit online. I'm so sick of it. There's no taxation without... I'm so sick of it. There's no taxation without... In fact, I feel like our representation is being like stripped of us every 5 seconds. Like Jasmine Crockett's like making some fucking waves, trying to get like shit looked at in Texas about how they're trying to gerrymander that shit even further to get rid of them all. And she was saying that like it's a majority minority state. In fact, I feel like our representation is being like stripped of us every 5 seconds. Why did my thing just start? That's weird. My phone just randomly started playing it and I forgot that Twitch was up. My bad. So yeah, she was saying that it's a majority minority state, and I think that she said that there's only like 4 people of color representatives. Like I think she said 3 black, 1 Hispanic. Don't quote me on it. But like just an abhorrent number in comparison, like an important ratio. So yeah, it's so fucking angering to me that we're at this point where the Republicans are so desperate to win because they know that they can't. There's so many things that are in their like wheelhouse that they're like for and against that is just absolutely ridiculous. Then on top of that, the fucking Epstein files. Let's not fucking talk about the Epstein files. And what if Trump's sitting there like screaming at them to backpedal, and then turns on his fucking base and is like, if you think that the Epstein files are real, then you're not my supporter. You're not my real supporter. So he's actually literally casting out half of his supporter base. He's dwindled down his supporter base. Like, for real, for real. And I'm loving on it. I fucking dig it. I love the fallout. There's gonna be a lot of fucking people that are gonna have no fucking clue what to do. Cause, like, that's a cult. They're a cult, for a real cult. And those people are gonna be like, holy shit, starting to come to terms with things. And like, I hope that like they go to support groups. Like there's I think one's like Surviving MAGA or something like that is what the charity is called, or the nonprofit. And it basically like helps MAGA supporters, ex-MAGA supporters, like come out of that delusion. And I love that. I think it's great. It's wild. I really hope that they're not spineless. I hope that these supporters that are being cast out take a hard look at everything and decide that they're going to like start doing their own research and, you know, going to, you know, things like Surviving MAGA and just trying to like escape that and come out on the other side. Because like, I'm mad at them, I'm gonna be completely honest, but the more people on our side, the more people that wake up to that reality, the better. You know, do I want to scream at them? Fucking absolutely. Would I feel slightly good, you know, belittling them for like 25 minutes to an hour? Yes, absolutely. But it would be temporary. And the thing is like I did at the protest and like helped a Trump supporter with a dude that was on our side that was out of fucking hand. Like, I'm willing to reach across the aisle as long as you're willing to be emotionally and intellectually honest with me and not try to be contrary just to be contrary. And when I'm right, I don't need to hear you try to argue more bullshit with me. That's the end of the argument. I want it. Stop fucking trying to, you know, just take your fat L. It's fine. I have more respect for you if you just hold your fat L. Like, just hold the L. I do it. It sucks. But you hold that fat L until you understand the reason why you got that fat L in the first place. And then you move on. Yeah, the immediate reaction of just giving them shit even for supporting this is just going to push back into the toxic mindset. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and not everyone has that mental or those mental spoons, you know, to do that. I do, again, with that asterisk, but I'm willing to talk to people and do that. So, you don't want to extend, no, I don't blame you. They still voted for this horrible shit. Absolutely. Will I, it's like, yeah, it's always our side reaching. I agree with you. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like, if you don't want to, I won't hold it against you fucking whatsoever. Like, if I end up into a conversation with, like, someone that's a MAGA supporter, absolutely I'm going to talk to him. Absolutely, I'll talk to him. But for everyone else, I don't expect that. I expect some of us to be able to do that, like myself, because there has to be someone kind of in the middle that's willing to reach across just to, like, keep them from falling back into it. Because it does suck when you make a mistake, but it sucks. It's going to suck exponentially for them once they start realizing the severity of what they've brought upon us as a nation. And it's all of it boils down to jealousy of other races, fear of losing your identity, even though as white people really don't have that. Hijacking everything else, yeah, that would be it. But and then also internalize, like, homophobia, or internalize homophobia that's deeply based in the fact that they themselves are queer in some capacity. Hand of God, like, those are the three fucking things, and you boil it down. Once you start fucking deconstructing those little things, you start going, oh, that makes sense. So, I think anyone who voted this way should absolutely apologize and be slapped with charge. Oh, fucking absolutely. The fact that, like, the January 6ers didn't fucking get to see, like, prison for as long as they should have is disgusting. It's disgusting. They literally try to overthrow our government. Like, that was a coup. But we don't want to call it that. And then he pardons everybody. Like, this motherfucker is insane. Your sister-in-law is one of them. She's awful. Called, oh God. Yeah, she drank the Kool-Aid for sure. That really sucks. I hate that for you. I'm sorry. Like, whenever it comes to shit like this, like, you got to, like, these people have got to wake up. Because, like, they're brought in, or not brought in, but they're brainwashed into believing that they can do no wrong. That every single thing that they're doing is right, and that's problematic. Like, if you don't question yourself and you blindly follow someone, that's problematic. That means you have issues. And that's the problem, is a lot of those, like, MAGA have undiagnosed mental health issues. A lot of them. I guess that's 4 things, so technically. The problem is a lot of these people just don't care. Yeah, exactly. I had watched, like, unintentionally someone's live, and he, like, said, he was, like, saying shit about the cosplay community, right? And he's like, the cosplay community has more mental health issues, and everybody there is, like, everybody's autistic now over there. And I was like, in my head, I was like, the reason that we know, like, if the stats were there, I don't know if the fuck they are. I'm pretty sure that this would be the reason if there was an, like, difference in the stats. But cosplayers typically go to therapists and go get their meds because we like to take care of ourselves. And we do dress up because we like to take care of this little guy, keeping that little guy going with some happy, that goes. Whereas, like, this side doesn't even believe in vaccinations. If the numbers aren't there, they're not there because they're not being tested. Because that wouldn't surprise me if a majority of that side, especially the ones that will follow him off the cliff entirely, because we're not at the cliff yet. We're not at the cliff yet. Close. But the ones that will go completely off the cliff, I'm wondering how many of them have extreme, like, diagnoses, or would if they were actually tested. That's what's up, Dune. Working on self-improvement is always a good thing. I mean, the thing is like, as young adults, we do tend to be pieces of shit. I know I was a piece of shit. I would, like, to an extent, I was also very heavily abused too, so I kind of, there was a lot of reasons, but I thankfully, like, matured and grew out of a lot of the shit that I was doing, because I was definitely on a self-destruct, like, a little circle. It was a crazy time. That was my early 20s, the fact that I survived them, I can't even explain how. Like, I'm very surprised I haven't died. Like, at this point, I'm always like, I don't know if I can, because the 20s, my 20s, that should have done it. That should have done it. Because I believed that if I, like, that I would not live past 25. So I definitely lived to that degree of being like, I will die at 25. I didn't. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Pretty awesome. I'm very happy about that aspect of it. But yeah, definitely a lot of fuck shit in my early 20s. So I'm glad that I grew out of it too, because it was a wild time, let me tell you. Yeah. So, oh yeah. So I was watching Charlie Kirk. Well, I was watching, like I said, I've been engorging myself on Midas Touch recently. Just to kind of, like, right? Riles, I feel you. You're real happy with the progress that you made. You're still real nervous around a lot of people. You've been doing great, though. I'm glad, thank you. I'm glad that I could help. Yeah, I feel like you've significantly come out of your shell. So I'm very proud of you for that. You've been rock star status on that. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course. So I was watching Mice Touch, and they were talking about Charlie Kirk, and I was like, oh, this fucking asshole. I fucking hate Charlie Kirk. I hate him so much. I would be much happier with him if he would just embrace the fact that he's gay, come out of the closet, and stop being a cuck for Trump. You know? I feel like he'd be much happier. So anyways, I was watching this earlier, and he was talking about how he's like, he didn't say it like that, but I think he meant to say the ball's in their court. And he said the balls are in their hands. And I was like, gay. Like, bro. I laughed so fucking hard. I was cackling. I was like, and I'm right. He said the quiet part loudly. He said it with his whole chest and just left it. It was incredible. So, like, I was actually going to throw that up on this because it was so fucking hysterical to me. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this in just in case. I want to make sure. I want to make absolute sure that we're gonna not be wild. Okay, there we go. Yes. No, we're gonna...
Done with the matter.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands. I've said plenty this last weekend.
Oh my God. I can't. I fucking can't. The ball's in their hands. The ball's in their hands. Hold on. I'll go back. Don't worry. I got this shit like 241. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Dune. We'll go back. Let me know if this is too.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands. I've said plenty this last weekend.
Make some noise if you...
Like, it's still a bit quiet. Okay, I'm gonna, like... I'm just gonna replay it. It's fine.
I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the
That's
government
still better.
to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands. I've said plenty this last weekend.
I can't with that. That's
Make
just
some
hilarious.
noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
This.
Raise your hand if it matters a lot to you. Raise your hand. So every hand of 7,000 people.
Everybody cares. I think...
A lot. I said a lot. Every hand.
Oh, man. They are so fucked, dude. That is so funny. They literally, this is gonna be a whole ass thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be a whole ass thing. And, let's see. Oh, did you guys see this yet?
From one embarrassment to the next.
Oh God. This.
How many of you are satisfied? You can clap. Satisfied with the results
She's
of the
telling
Epstein
them to clap.
investigation. Clap. Okay, I told you to clap. You guys aren't listening. I'm not going to grade you on a curve. So I was going to get.
So not satisfied. Like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, the please clap, Jeb Bush. Yes. Oh my God. Hey, Abby. Hey. 3 whole minutes of doctored footage. Wait, what? What is? Oh, from the Epstein files? Yeah, they said, like, there was something about that it's, like, doctored footage. Like, it's not, like, 1 minute missing. It's literally, like, a minute missing, 3 or 2 minutes doctored or some shit like that. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Clap if you're not satisfied because we want you to clap. Yeah. Yes. They wanted them to clap. You're right. You're right. They wanted it to be like a propaganda thing. Dudes. It cracks me up. Like, let me see. Like, it ended up being where, no, it's not that one. So how Charlie Kirk is sitting here, he is given up entirely. So he's like, oh, I trust my friends in the government. And I'm like, whoa, you changed your tune. Wow, that's incredible. And then he's like, I know that there's no Epstein files. I'm going to stop talking about it. And I'm like, dude, you were against the government and the deep state entirely. You're like, drain the fucking swamp, blah, 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 blah. And now you're just, look at that. It'd be much easier if you just came out and said, You like being domed and like humiliated, and put that on your grinder, you know? See, Charlie? Just, and then you'll go, oh, I'm being satisfied in this way that he was, and now I can do it freely. Here's your flag. Come on! Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. Mark your words, they'll make a video edit of it. Yes! Yeah, they absolutely aren't above. They aren't above making propaganda films. Come on. Come on. Everyone's folding. Trump has something on all of them, I'm sure. That's why you gotta just air it out online and just, like, right out of the gate, and then no one can fuck with you. See, I'd be unfuckable. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. Fuck it. Cause, like, I've came out about everything that I've ever done, and because I have cool stories with it, or just comical stories I love to tell anyways, so there's only one thing, but I have an NDA, and I'm not about ready to fuck with that. And it's really unfortunate because I want to tell everyone. I want to charades it out even, and I can't. I know that I can't. It's depressing. But I digress. So that would be the only thing that they dig up on me, and I'd be like, not with that company, bro. Not with that company. Not gonna fight them. But I really think that they do, because they voted in the middle of the night. Every Democrat, you know, voted for the release of Epstein files to go before court. And they all voted to not do that. And, like, the Democrats voted to, you know, release them. Every Republican voted no. And I'm just like, and the woman, like, laughed. Like, she had a laugh when she voted. And I was like, holy shit. Hey, Edgar, how are you doing? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy to me. They're flip-flopping, bro. This is crazy. So, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I am doing great. Thank you so much. Fucking Charlie Kirk, dude. Just come out. Just come out. But yeah, the old lady, I can't remember her fucking name, but whenever she banged that fucking gavel, dude, whenever she banged that fucking gavel, boom, she smirked, she was laughing, and I was like, holy shit. And then I think the video that I have pulled up, oh yeah, so we're talking about, right now, just basically politics in general, like what's going on with our country at this present moment. Yeah, it's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad. But yeah, well, now I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So them voting to, like, not release the Epstein files yet. So I wonder how many fucking people are actually on that Epstein file list that's on the Republican side. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, yeah, it is an unfortunate thing. Yes, I am American. Fuck. My family left France and Scotland for nothing. Like, within, like, the last, like, 3 generations, too. Like, enough to be upset about it. You like the guy that requested the roll call so we all know the names? Yes! Kaiju. I saw that, and I was like, fuck yeah, I blocked it, and I'm like, this is great. I love this. So now we know who the fuck is probably on those Epstein files their goddamn self. Yeah, no. Dude, he's literally saying that this was all a hoax. Trump is saying that the Epstein shit is a hoax. And I'm like, you can't tell your voter base and make your entire fucking political campaign about the Epstein files, get them to vote for you, and then pull the rug out like that. Yeah, no, I've thought about trying to like get French citizenship, but we made a pit stop in Quebec, so I don't think that I could. But like, I'm gonna start learning French and stuff because I kind of want to see like if I can sneak back into my homeland. Because like my handle is je ne sais what. I'm French. My name's Jenna. Je ne sais quoi? Je ne sais what. Always repping the French shit over here. The other day we were celebrating Bastille Day. So happy late Bastille Day. Really wish that we would have one ourselves. That would be great. I would love that. Yeah, the Maxwell lady, Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever, she's still in prison. Now she's appealing to try to get out, or giving Trump or Trump giving her a pardon. Like, that's what she's trying to do. And I'm like, no matter what, he's fucked. No matter what, he's doomed. Because, again, that whole grouping is all riddled with conspiracy theorists. And you just placed the biggest conspiracy theory of all time in front of them in that time period. Like, there's no, like, you can't go to the grassy knoll and see where JFK, like, you can't, like, all of this stuff is different now. But now, this stuff is here and now. This is the real time, baby. So I think there's going to be some shit that's going to start coming out. He's not going to pardon her. I'm hoping that he doesn't pardon her and she just comes out with everything. That's what I hope. Is she goes on a vengeful thing because she doesn't get her way and she doesn't get out of prison. That's what I'm hoping. Kind of, sort of. I watch Du Poisson a lot, so I pick up a lot. But yeah, no, kind of. No, now my brain's like trying to just speak Russian, and I'm like, that's not. I only know a few words in Russian, and I don't know why my brain is just automatically spinning out. Like, what the fuck? Bonsoir, comment ça va? There we go. Everything needs to be better with the pronunciation, I know. Yeah. Bonsoir. He's still trying to move to Ireland. Yeah, I feel you. Like, again, all my family kind of left a little sooner, or like just a few generations past where I would need to be, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Like, it's pretty harsh. Actually, my mom said the other day, she was like, I want to leave the country, and I was just like, what? Your family was from Poland and Australia? Oh, Australia. Yeah, I was really surprised that my mom was like, I want to leave the country, and I was like, holy shit, dude. This is the bad times. Because if my mom's willing to leave, and she was a Trump supporter, I don't know if she is anymore. I haven't really talked to her about it, but I've been talking to her about politics. You bet your ass I have. So she knows a lot more than she did. And every time I would bring something up and show her receipts, she would be like, oh my God, that can't be how it, yep, that's how it is. And she's like, oh my God, people are going to die. I'm like, yeah, they are. So like, at least she's like, we're talking, which is great. But yeah, like, holy shit, dude. Like, crazy that my mom wants to leave. So that tells me everything I need to know, that, like, we're in the bad times. We're in the bad place. We're in the very, very, very bad place. But yeah, I've looked into, the big thing that I was looking into for any kind of, like, abroad move, my big thing was, can I take my turtle and my cat? Yes? Great. Done. End of discussion. And France was, like, the first one on the list that I looked up. And the last one I looked up. I was like, no, I'm going back to France. Like, I want to go. I have a passport now. So I want to go fly over there and see France. But I want to learn French before I go over there. Because, like, if I know anything about my French culture, don't be fucking rude. Learn the language, bitch. Not to mention the fact that I just love French anyways, so I'm like, I'm down to clown on that one. I believe the reason that I think that Trump does that is because he hates what he wishes he could be, or he is, I mean, he's a pedophile for one, and I'd love to see him come get it. I'd love to see him come get me for that remark, but he's a pedophile, and he has no fucking soul. He's a Nepo baby, born and raised with a silver spoon shoved directly into his asshole. Like, he literally doesn't have respect for even himself, so how can he respect anyone else, truthfully? Oh yeah, he's in the Epstein files. He's on the Epstein list. He's went to the island several times. He's best friends with Jeffrey Epstein. They did a lot of shit together. There is a court case that I think eventually got the girl decide to just not go through with it, but she was 14 at the time that Trump raped her, tied her down and raped her. So there's, like, actually court documents that are that. So yes. So, and then yeah. It's, I've always known that. And then also, like, there's telltale signs. So pedophiles will do what's called a, like, testing the waters with you, but they'll say something around you that raises suspicion, to see your reaction, to see if, like, you might be on board with pedophilia or not. And so, like, when he was talking to, was it, oh god, Howard Stern. Fucking hate that guy. But he was talking on Howard Stern, and Howard Stern is like, oh, you liked him young, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I am the owner of, you know, these pageants, and they're like kids pageants, and he's like, I go backstage to inspect them, and the girls are all and then he cuts himself off, and then he's like, you know, getting ready, and I'm like, that's it. There it is. And then there's also the escalator situation. So, like, Trump is going down the escalator, like the infamous escalator scene where he's it's like right once he first got got the presidency. So he's going down the escalator, and there's, like, a young girl going down the escalator, and he goes, how old are you? And she says, and he goes, in 10 years I'm going to be dating her. Can you believe that? And he did the math in his head to where she'd be 18, and I'm just like, that's fucked up, dude. It is insane how many people support him knowing that he's a pedophile. It is hypocrisy at its finest. They scream to the rooftops that it's all about the kids. We're worried about the kids. Save the kids. And meanwhile, they sit there and they ban, you know, people that do SW, and they do all these crazy things to, like, hurt women posting you know, bikini pics online, and they pass these legislations that keep women from being able to do what they want with their own selves. And yet, those bills that are meant to save kids from trafficking haven't helped any child. There's been no children that these things have helped. Only hurt women in the process. But we have a fucking president saying on his high horse right now that was fucking little kids. And if you want to, if like, some people are probably going to be like, well, some of those, like, those girls were 18. It doesn't fucking matter. He's an adult. He's like a 50-year-old man touching on an 18-year-old girl. Get the fuck up out of here. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, have some fucking decency. Have some fucking decency. Oh, he definitely has a thing against women. I think, yeah, he did kick trans everyone out of the military, as a whole. Yeah, people like him are absolutely disgusting. But yeah, as a whole, he kicked all trans people out of the military service. And then also he stripped a swimmer of her 5th place title because her and a biological woman like came in the same place. And they just recently stripped her of her title. So trans people can be too strong for sports, but too weak for the military. It's not one or the other. It's got to be both at the same time, you know? We don't want them in the military because they're too weak. But too strong for sports. No, can't do that. So it's just like, and the amount of people that are in the military that are trans, and the amount of people that are in sports that are trans is so small. It is such a small fucking amount that it is truly like symbolic of how much hate he has. Like, it's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad. And they're continuing to like install loyalists and shit. Matt Gaetz apparently is on his way, or like is in DC at this point. And Matt Gaetz, the reason that he stepped down from his position as like senator or whatever the fuck, the reason he stepped down from his position is because they were going to have to do an investigation on him for having sex with a 17-year-old girl. They had crossed state lines. So that's trafficking a minor. And he's getting away with it. But God forbid, if I was to do full service SW, if I go across into Virginia and do my deed over there, then that's considered trafficking myself across state lines. But Matt Gaetz does it, and he gets away. You know what I mean? None of it makes sense. It's good for thee, but not for everybody else. Like, the rest of the fuckers, none of it makes sense. It's good for thee. Fucking country can go suck it. You know? And so, it's so insane to me. Oh no. Did it just end? Oh no. Did my thing hiccup? No, weird. My Twitch went crazy. It does baffle me how many people are like this. A lot of it has to do with like mental health issues. A lot of it has to do with like not like internalize like being gay yourself, but you're closeted as fuck. Yeah, I have it up on my thing just to make sure, and it was getting a little cranky pants. Yeah, it's so crazy, but it all has to do with, like, these people are mad that they can't be themselves, but they can. They can. I don't understand why they don't, like, they're using some ancient text to, like, tell them that they can't be gay, and yet it was never in there to begin with. I hope so, too. We do have a mental health crisis in this country. And it's definitely not that there's that the fucking vaccines are making people have autism. So fucking stupid. Oh no, the camera's off? Let me pop out and then pop back in and see. Oh no! Let me check. It might have just been lagging for you. I can see myself in mine. I just closed it and checked. I don't know why. That's weird. They're suppressing me. Oh my god. They're like, you can't reach out to French people. We know you're going to try and leave us. It's a relationship. Ugh. It's an abusive relationship over here. They're like, no, you're not allowed to talk to the outside world. Motherfuckers. Hey! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I totally got, like, sidebarred on that. Thank you so much, Edgar. I appreciate you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Yeah, it's... I really think that it has to do with, like... Yeah, I think that it was just lagging. I think it was just lagging. Because, like, it lagged over here, and then it took it a second before it lagged to you, so it might have been just because of that. Yeah, the fact that, like... Also, like, the detention centers, like, not even the fucking Auschwitz that we have is so fucking insane. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. Like, all the stories that keep coming out are so insane. Like, Trump was saying that he wanted, like, people to start building these alligator Alcatrazes in their states, if they're red states. I'm like, that's nuts. That's fucking nuts. I can't even, like, I can't even imagine if they built one here. Like, I would be so I don't, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. When you were younger, I wanted to go do my transition in the U.S. and join the U.S. military. Yeah. The USA did help France a lot during the war. And our fucking president turned his fucking back on them. And I'm so, like, out of everything, like, I shouldn't say out of everything, but, like, as someone who's of French descent and really, like, I appreciate my French heritage a lot, along with my Scottish heritage. I have, like, a little bit of German. I don't really pay attention to it. But, like, my French and my Scottish heritage, I really, like, am proud of. And I, like, you know, go to things that are those, like, you know, events or whatever. And I just am like, yes, I love this. But, like, when he fucked up with Macron as much as he was, I was beyond furious. I felt insulted. Like, I felt my French ancestry be insulted, like, immediately. I was just like I just wanted to fucking spit at his feet, like, for real. It made me so fucking mad. Because, like, Dune, I get that. Yeah, luckily, like, my grandma, who's my Scottish side, And my dad, like, they always, like, made an effort to show me, like, the good stuff about our heritage and our culture and things like that, like the Highland Games and things like that. Not so much as my mom, as much as my dad, definitely, because, like, my grandma was very French. And so we did a lot of things very French with her. So my French culture is a lot closer to my heart. So that's why it was an easy decision. I was like, okay, if I move, I'm moving to France. I'm moving back home. Like, I just would much prefer it. You only saw your Australian relatives once. Yeah. It's a pretty hefty trip over to Australia, for sure. But yeah, like, I mean, Trump is spit in the face of every single fucking ruler on this godforsaken planet. Like, but I felt like I feel like our Statue of Liberty is weeping, honestly. France posting, like, doing that mural of the of Lady Liberty crying. Très magnifique. Like, amazing. Like, whenever I saw that, I honestly teared up because it was so, it felt very much truth to what it would, she would cry if she could. She'd be in fucking tears. She'd also probably get up and then just, like, put that image in your head of Lady Liberty and just ripping him in half. Fucking Titan, like, Attack on Titan shit. Just, God. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I don't think that we're gonna, Liberty will be redacted from our dictionary if we're allowed to have dictionaries at some point. Might not. We might not be allowed to at some point. Who knows? I mean, we're in the bad place at this point, so rules are off now. We're living in a TV show, a reality TV show over here. It's fucking a nightmare. Oh my god. And, like, what was it? Oh, I need to find that. So the Netherlands Queen mocked Donald Trump, and I'm so fucking obsessed with it. I laughed because, like, Trump saying, like, oh, we were the laughing stock of the world, and I'm like, we were? We are. We are the laughing stock, bitch. It was incredible. I'm gonna find it right now. Oh. Oh. Oh no! I clicked off of it. My bad. Let's just go. Let's go to the website streaming. Let's do the thing. I, like, completely... Oh, I realize that there's... No, you can find out if I'm on Tex Panther. I haven't been on that in a while. What was the thing I was looking at? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. She fucking mocks his ass.
Good morning, sir. We'll start right here, and in 3, 2, 1.
She mouths it. Just watch her. I don't know when it happens. Hold on. Oh, it's not that long of a clip. We're good.
Well, I hope you slept well.
It was great.
Yeah?
Thank you all very much.
Watch.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
That, it's just,
Wonderful.
you can tell. You can tell. And then she was like, it's not, I didn't do that. And I was like, oh, She did. We all know she did. It's fine. She can say that she didn't. That's fine. We get it. We get it. Solidarity. We understand. It is a bad reality TV show. It is a bad one. But moments like that, moments like this, hilarious. Heard it. I love that for her. I love that she did that. I love that more than anything that she fucking did that shit. Hilarious. Fucking hilarious, bro. I applaud that. I will applaud that for sure. We love a girl boss like that. We stand a girl boss like that, bro. Let her cook. Like, give her the option of being able to mock him, because I want to see more of that, because that was amazing. I can't even shape my mouth like that, and she got his, like, little thing. She got it perfect. I love that. Good for her. I love a good impression, you know? Like, girl boss cakey. Make fun of Trump. Oh my god. What was that? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So, I don't know if anybody heard about them incinerating 500 metric tons of food, like emergency rations that could be like feeding 1.5 million starving children for a week. Like they're like what do you call it? Getting, like, they're going bad, so they have to either like get rid of them or incinerate them. So with the option of give them to starving 1.5 million starving kids, they're going with incinerate instead. Bro. With the option of helping children, they go with incineration. It's crazy. I can believe that that's how it is. I can believe that that's how it is. It makes me so fucking heated. Because, like, now, you know, children in different communities and I assume that it's probably, like, third world countries, but not third world countries parading as a first world country. Let's not get that twisted. But I think it was for that. Yeah, no, they fucking hate kids. Let's save the kids, but let's kill all of them off instead. Like, what in the actual shit, dude? What the fuck? That's insanity. It's insanity. And then, like, I don't know if anybody saw that, but Fox News has decided that they're going to, like, one of the people on Fox News said that we need to start using the word Nazi to, like, call ourselves that so we can take away the power. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. And, like, he was trying to say it, like, I know that he was laughing like it was a joke, but I was, like, absolutely horrified. Yeah. Oh, you learned from me? Shit. Yeah, he was like, it can be like he literally said, I'm just gonna find the clip because there's a big chunk of me that literally does not want to like, I don't even want to say it. It was crazy. I want to make sure that this is actually like the correct one. Nope. 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 I can't find it. But yeah, like, he basically was like, oh, be like our, you know, our word for each other after the, like, I like, it's just so nasty to me. And I'm like, this isn't a word that you should be, like, proud to call yourself. Like, he was literally, like, laughing and carrying on about it, like, thinking that was, like, funny. And I'm like, it's not fucking funny, dude. It's fucking disgusting. It's abhorrent. And you think that it's funny that you're gonna call yourselves up? Bro. Tell me you're Nazi without telling me you're Nazi. Oh, you're just gonna tell me? Cool. Exactly. Because that's what you guys are. Holy shit. Like, it's all... Yeah, it's so rare for human decency. I feel like probably more in, like, the United States. I feel like probably other countries can't... I hope that they're not like that. There's no way. We do things to excess. There's no way. You know? Like, there's no way that we're, like, gonna be out-surpassed by someone. I don't know. Yep. Americans, that is our stereotype, is we are absolutely shitty, and they are 1,000% correct. There's a few of us that scream from the mountaintops, we're not like this. Not all of us, but I get it. It has to be all of us until it's none of us, but this sucks. It makes me so mad. What the fuck, bro? What the actual fuck, dude? Oh, I want, well, okay, I'll touch on it a little bit. Just as like a sidebar. But, you know, I told everybody, I think it was yesterday, the day before, that Grok is now, being used for the Department of Defense. It's comical because it has to be at this point. Like, so Grok AI, the one that went on a, like, xenophobic, like, Nazi tangent the other day, is a part of the Defense Department. But now he's also made 2 AI companions. What was it? Annie and Rudy are the two characters. Rudy is a cat that is horrible, and he just seems like incel smut. Like, just basically whatever, like, bullshit they would spew is exactly what this little shit is saying. And then they have a Misa knockoff named Annie, spelled, I think, A-N-I, which I was like, bro, listen to me. Oh, and make sure it's picking up. Okay, bro, listen to me. You went with Annie as the name? You went with Annie as the name? As in... Come on, man. You can do better than that. But I guess that's why you had to make fucking AI, because you have no fucking imagination. Couldn't even come up with a name for her other than Annie? Make her an anime character? Oh, we're getting pissy. Uh-oh. My broadcast is being bitchy. It's bitching about things. It's bitching about things. Coincidence? I think not. That's what I'm thinking. Holy shit, dude. Yeah. Apparently swapping between not safe for work and kid mode on the AI doesn't do shit. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I think that all of this is like, you can't talk about that. Shh. He doesn't want people to know that he has no imagination or ability to name anything, as if we couldn't tell by the names of his children. You know? You know? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Censorship! They're censoring me! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! So, like, kid mode and not safe for work on the AI doesn't work at all on Grok? Holy shit, dude. Woo! Protect the kids, though. Protect the kids. That's gonna be a thing. Holy shit, dude. But yeah, because, like, I learned about this, like, watching Philip DeFranco this morning, and I paused it right before he said the same thing that I was thinking, and he's like, that's so weird for a man that wants, you know, men to get out there and start, like, and have babies and shit, and I was like, and I paused it, and I was like, no, he doesn't want them to have babies. He wants to have babies. That's the difference. And then I was like, he's probably making all this like enticing companion, like AI bots for like men, so they stop going out for women and they just, I know that there's been like movies or something, like even joking about that, like, you know, like human race dies out because of they're only with robots or something. Futurama did that. That's it. Futurama has touched on that. So that's kind of how I'm thinking it is that he's like doing that. And then whenever I unpause it, Philip DeFranco was like, oh, I think it's because of this. I was like, yes, same wavelength. Like, I got you. Is that the movie? I didn't watch Her. I didn't even know what that was, so I didn't even go to see it. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that because they made a Misa knockoff, and if you talk to her and like flirt with her and stuff, she eventually like gets into like she's just in underwear. So I'm like, and now that I know that there's no switch off between not safe for work and safe for work or safe for kids, that means those kids are able to do that. But I guess all's well. We don't have to worry about that, do we? Like, we don't have to worry about the kids. Like, Jesus Christ. It makes me so mad that, like, they use that to just manipulate the fucking hell out of these voters. Oh, we love kids. We're doing everything to protect them. All the while, they're all the ones sex trafficking these fucking children. Horrible. Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. But yeah, I think that that's probably what the whole thing is. Oh, and then that's even better because, like, he can get, like, all the young little boys addicted to that shit right out of the gate. And then he can control, like, which dudes actually want to even go out there and, like, try to procreate. You know what I mean? Like, we should be funding therapy. Fuck! We need to be funding therapy. What's horrible is that some people have casually admitted that they voted for Trump out of spite. Yeah. Yeah. I think that that's the worst of the worst, honestly, because, like, you should have just not even voted at that point. Like, if you wanted to vote for him out of spite, just don't fucking vote. Just don't even waste your fucking time. You wasted your own fucking time, and now And now you get to see what the fuck you voted for, bitch. Again, I'm mad, but I'll reach across the aisle a little bit. I'll try. I do want to smack him. God damn, dude. Yeah, the fact that anybody would do that, like, something, fuck around and find out. Yeah. There's a dude that, is in Canada right now because Border Patrol wouldn't let him cross back in. And he's a permanent resident in the United States, and his wife and 5 kids are here in America, and he's stranded up there. And they told him that if he comes back to the United States, that they're going to be deporting, or they're going to take him. You know, not for nothing. I'm going to say some fuck shit, but I don't care. I'm glad that it was a white dude, because, like, that at least tells me that it's not just all black and brown people, but, like, we know that they're trying to get that many. Like, that grouping more than anything. Because, like, they're now officially pulling people over for looking Hispanic. If you look Hispanic and you're driving, there's a chance that you might get pulled over. And I'm fucking horrified. Before, like, whenever he got voted in, I saw a friend of mine that's Hispanic. And I looked at him and I was like, are you guys going to be all safe? And he's like, oh yeah, we're fine. We're Puerto Rican. And I was like, that doesn't matter. And he's like, and I was like, I hate to say it, but it won't matter at some point. And I'm mad that I was right too soon. Like, I feel like this should be, like, at least a year in. God, what we wouldn't give for at least a year in. Have some fucking time. But, like, no, we're already in the bad place where they're scooping up, like, legal residents of our country. If they look brown, they're going. The midterms can't come soon enough. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I have never counted down the days to a midterm election in my life. And I hate that this is where we're at. Because I loved being dumb with politics. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed not knowing shit. And now I know everything. Not everything. I know a lot. I know a decent amount. A decent amount. But, like, the midterms can't come soon enough. Oh my god. Jesus. And then, like, there was a, what do you call it? There was a newscast about the shelters and the animals that are being brought in because their owners are being deported or held. And I just cried. It all just is so heartbreaking, and then to have that on top of it, and I know that I thought about it, but seeing it and knowing that there's going to be kill shelters out there that are going to take in these dogs, and, like, I can't even imagine. I can't even fucking imagine. All right, Dune, thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, that was something that just fucking tore me apart today for whatever reason. There's also been, like, some ice sweeps in there, like, out in Long Beach. And there's a dude that's been like brutalizing people. And he ended up walking into a women's bathroom and assaulting a woman. And he got arrested. Like, he's actually arrested because this is like the 8th time or some shit. Like, some crazy shit where he's been using excessive force multiple times. And he went into a bathroom and assaulted a woman. And I'm like, this is going to become a thing. Like, men are feeling so okay with being able to just walk into a woman's restroom to either check our gender or our legal status. It's not safe for women. It's never been safe for women, but now it's even worse. I see a man walk up in a bathroom, dude, to question anything. You know? We all know. Shit like that is gonna start happening more and more. We're gonna start seeing that shit more and more. And it's gonna be fucking horrible. It's gonna be fucking horrible. And so many people are gonna be attacked in the fucking bathrooms. Shit's gonna get real. Shit's alright real. It's just... It's so wrong. It's so fucking wrong. And, like, we have a president in our fucking Oval Office that's a pedophile. I'm not even gonna fucking hit the allegedly button, because it's like, if I say that and he takes me to court, he's got to prove that he's not. That's why all these newscasters are like, no, he is a pedophile. He is a convicted felon. He is a pedophile. He is a liar. Like, all of these statements are inherently true. Factual. So, there's too much on him. It's too heavy. It's too fucking heavy. Like, speaking of Epstein or whatever, I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, Dershowitz, his lawyer, was also Epstein's lawyer. And Dershowitz beforehand had said, oh yeah, we have the Epstein files. We know who's on it. I know who's on it. Blah, 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 blah. And went on this whole ass tangent about how he knows everybody that's on it. Blah, blah, blah. And now he's like, oh, it doesn't exist. I was watching Mice touch on this one. I'm actually going to play that little clip for us. And respond.
Of representatives are blocking votes.
Oh, there we go.
Votes and covering up the release of the Epstein files. So let's come with receipts. This is the Midas Touch Network. That's what we do, right? We don't speculate. We come with evidence. I do this like we're in a courtroom. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let me show you Trump's lawyer, Alan Dershowitz, who was also Epstein's lawyer. And here he is saying, well, this was over the weekend.
So yeah, like I said, same lawyer. He's seen a lot. He knows a lot. Dude, any of that shit comes out, dude, that's gonna be fucking crazy shit.
That he knows that there are documents being suppressed to protect individuals.
Nuts.
Listen to him in his own words. Here, play this clip.
So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong.
Quoi? You know what I mean? Like, this is exactly the whole thing. Like, he knew what was on those things. That's what's fucking mind-blowing to me, is they thought that they could cover this up from the jump. So he was talking, knowing damn well that those files were never going to be released. He knew that was always a part of the plan. But now, there might be issues. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell's trying to get out. And now he's like, oh, what fucking thing? That is so fucking stupid to me. Oh, we don't know what it is.
All right. Well, now, in my view, that the plan has been hatched by Donald Trump, things are
fucking ridiculous.
Changing a little bit. So what did Dershowitz
Imagine
say
that.
last night? Dershowitz
Imagine
said
that.
there is no list. I know that there's no list. Here's what he said. Here, play this clip.
Is the government
but sat there and
hiding
fucking said,
a
oh
client
yeah,
list or anything that the Trump administration could release tonight?
what
No,
list?
there's no client list. There never has been a client list. A client list.
Fucking liar. Fucking liar. In that, like, it's so fucking angering, especially seeing, like, back-to-back clips where you're just like, you literally just, like, you said this, you know what you meant. We know what you meant. You weren't going to release the fucking files. You were going to hope that all of this just fucking blew away. They used that as a fucking nugget of something for, like, the Trump fan base to, like, grab a hold of. And they thought that it was just going to go away. You gave a bunch of conspiracy theorists the perfect conspiracy. And now it goes all the way to the top.
Suggests that Jeffrey Epstein made a list of people to whom he trafficked women. What there is a redacted FBI affidavit from accusers. There are several of them. From accusers that accuse Jeffrey, that accuse various people.
He's
of
trying to
having
backpedal.
improper sex, and that has been.
He's
redacted.
such
The
an
names
asshole.
Of the people accused have been blacked out. Now, of course, because I was the lawyer and I did only investigations, I know who all these people are. I could figure out, based on everything that I saw, who Mr.
Trump is in those as a John Doe, and it's known who it is. It's like 134 or some shit like that. He's like 100 and something number.
Mr. X's, Mr. Y's, and Mr. Z. I can tell you right now,
They're numbered.
None of them are public figures who are currently in office. Some of them were previously in office. Some of them are.
That right there leads me to believe that there are a lot of them in office still. It leads me to believe that there are a lot of them in office right now, still to this day. Because him saying that, it seems sus. It's giving, oh, the Democrats are pedophiles. Oh, wait. Actually, it's the Republicans. The Democrats cheat and they try to gerrymander. They do sometimes, but not as much as the fucking Republican Party. So, like, everything that they've been pointing at the Democrats for and saying, oh, like the Biden crime family, bitch, please. Bitch, fucking please. That Biden crime family, no, it's a Trump crime family. Everything is an admission of guilt with them. And this leads me to believe that that's what that is.
Are dead.
Let's take a look at Dershowitz's background. Dershowitz, as I mentioned,
oh, this is great.
Was
great.
Donald Trump's lawyer during the impeachment case, very close to Donald Trump. Back in 1997 or so, he wrote an article, an op-ed that says, statutory rape is an outdated concept. He says it raises a fundamental question about the continuing legitimacy of statutory rape.
This motherfucker is on those files too.
laws at a time when sex involving teenagers is so rampant and prosecution for statutory rape so selective. It is obvious that there must be criminal sanctions against sex with very young children, but it is doubtful whether such sanctions should apply to teenagers above the age of puberty, since voluntary sex is so common in their age group. In other words, for him, the age of consent that he argues as a legal construct should be right after puberty, is what he's saying. And then
that was Epstein and Trump's lawyer. At puberty, they're good to go. It's literally the grass on the field comment in reality, and backed up by men that actually did that shit. It's inhuman. Those are babies, you dumb fucks. Those are babies. Anybody under 25, I still religiously call it. Actually, at this point, anybody under 30, I still call babies. I'm like, they're babies. Those are fucking babies, you idiot. The fuck are you doing? Like, that's... And that's his lawyer. It's... And then that's not even touching the surface. Ew, I hated that I used that phrase once I said, oh.
Then you would think, well, is he still defending that to this day? Yeah, well, right around the time when he was Donald Trump's lawyer, he goes, I stand by the constitutional, not moral argument I offered in my controversial op-ed. If a 16-year-old has the constitutional right to have an abortion without state or parental interference, how can she not have the constitutional right to engage in consensual sex? And by the way, here is Dershowitz.
It's not consensual. That is a child. That is a child. And to use the excuse, well, if they could get an abortion, then, like, why can't I, like, fuck them? Bro, you ain't with God, okay? Bro, you ain't with God if that's your fucking thought process. Get the fuck out.
It's describing why it was that he
was
at Epstein's home getting massages, which he claims he doesn't like massages. He says he just got them in his boxers. Here, play this clip.
I never saw a young underage woman.
Yet Epstein's
I'm sure you
butler
didn't.
swore under oath that Dershowitz
Never
was
in your
at
life, I'm
Epstein's
sure.
residences at the same time
You saw your
underage
children
girls were there.
18.
Were there young women in another part of the house giving massages when I wasn't around? I have no idea of that.
Oh,
Dershowitz
I'm
did say he once received a
sure.
massage at Epstein's mansion, but from an adult woman.
Oh. Oh. Trying to dig yourself out of that hole by digging straight down again, bud. That's what you're doing. Digging down. The fuck? The actual fuck. So, this motherfucker, this old ass, nasty motherfucker that couldn't get laid to save his fucking life, has to go after children. I never saw any children there. I've never seen a child in my life. My children, whenever they came out, once they left the birthing room, they were an adult, and I was like, whoa, the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, it's almost like to that nth degree that he's lying. To where he's like, I've never seen a child in my life, okay? Never. You got... Oh, I left my boxers on, though. No, you didn't. The fact that you said that means that you did. You took those motherfuckers off. You were doing a lot more than getting a massage, motherfucker. That's what that says to me. My intuition is normally right, and this motherfucker did that. I know he fucking slept with... Now, for this motherfucker, I personally think that he slept with children.
Allegedly.
I need to set that up to where it does it a little bit longer. Or waits a little bit longer before it plays it. Fuck. Ugh. Anyways, allegedly. Allegedly.
Kept my underwear on during the massage. I don't like massages particularly.
Bob Norman, Local 10 News.
All right, so you've got Dershowitz saying, pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. You've got Dershowitz saying that he thinks constitutionally the age of consent should be somewhere right after puberty. Now saying that the list doesn't exist. And then you have the other influencers, deeply embedded VIPs in the MAGA world, like Lady Victoria Hervey. She hangs.
There's something wrong with her. I mean, aside from the obvious, but like, is her head just that small? Because that hat is unnecessarily tall. Is that just, does she just have more words on it and she has to have it taller? Does she know that the words could have been smaller and it didn't have to make her look like Megamind, and that's coming from someone with a forehead the size of Megamind? Anyway. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Because here we are, these people are pretending like they fucking care about kids. Sitting there acting like whatever. Bro. What the fuck? I will never understand that shit. I will never understand that shit. Because these people are disgusting. I really wish that they would face charges and would actually find their day in court, and the actual victims find their justice and their peace. But it's like, I don't think that's going to happen. You know, I honestly don't think that's going to happen. And it's fucking painful. Like, as someone that's a survivor of various horrible things, but not nearly as horrible as that, I'm sure. Like, but there's only been like one time that I got like my full ass justice. And it was nice. It was nice. And to know that, like, these girls, there's one girl that unalived herself. And it breaks my fucking heart. Because she didn't deserve to live that kind of life, have that happen to her, and then be the subject of all of this, and constantly having to, like, bring it back up and everything. Because, like, I make fun of, like, my circumstance and my situation that I went through, but I also am, like, I'm much healed from it, and I can look back on it, but put me in a room with that motherfucker, I start shaking. Have me talk about, like, the actual shit that happened other than the things I can make fun of, and I start shaking and crying. Brings me right the fuck back. So I know that she had to deal with that. That's horrible. I hate that was the end of her, and, like, no one deserves that. No victim deserves to not have justice for that kind of abhorrent thing. Like, these are underage kids. These are children. And if you write, I feel like if you write something like that, I don't know if there's any fixing. I don't know if there's any, like, therapy that can get you out of that. You know what I mean? There is no excuse for pedophilia. Period. None. No fucking excuse. And yet they sit there and make excuses for it. Oh, well, if girls are allowed to have abortions. Are you fucking serious? Like, they don't they want women so fucking subservient, and they just want to destroy everything that isn't like cis white male. And it's so vanilla, and not even vanilla. Vanilla is actually very tasty. It's fucking mayonnaise. It's stale, old, rotted mayonnaise is what they want to keep everything as. They want to continue being fucking violent towards people, and then allowing ICE and immigration officers and shit to wear masks. We're seeing so many people get brutalized. I saw, there's videos of them, busting through doors. It's terrorizing. It's literally homegrown terrorism. And these poor fucking people have to deal with this. It's horrible. I can't even imagine. Yeah, that motherfucker gets to sit up as ivory fucking tower, gold plating everything. It's tacky, bitch. It's tacky. Doing that, going in, having a castle or whatever that already has that shit, whatever, it's fine. You're going up in the White House, and you're gold plating things. That's something that he's doing. I heard that he, gold plated something recently. A new thing. I'm like, you have time to think about that? You have time to think about that instead of the hundreds of people that died in Texas? Or the massive flooding that's happening right now? People are starting to say, don't even get first floor, apartments or houses or anything. You need to start going for, third floor. I mean, at some point, it's going to be where we're all living in houses, at the beach. And having to drive our car up on, a ramp to, sit it up on the second or third floor. That's what our reality is going to be. Or we're going to be like Italy. Which is having issues. Venice. But it's going to be like that, I guess. I guess we're going to have to do boat stuff, which I'm fine with. I love boat stuff. I want a boat. I want a boat real bad. But yeah. It's going to be like water rolled up in this piece. Oh, it'd be like One Piece. Oh. Except for we don't have superpowers. Fuck! Man. I want to be a part of the Straw Hat Gang. I thought I loved Buggy. I really did. I thought I loved Buggy. What a pussy. As a professional clown, I am very insulted by him. I wanted to like him. I actually picked out to do a Buggy cosplay, and I have everything for it. And then I started watching the show, and I was like, this guy's a fucking idiot. You give clowns? Terrible name, bud. Terrible name. Annoying. Next. Disappointing. What a disappointing character he is. I said that once to a Buggy fan, and they were like, how dare you? And I was like, I'm a professional clown. I know what I'm talking about. I was like, I'm out of control, honestly. That is an out of control comment. So yeah, it's craziness. That character is just absolute crap. I'm not a fan. I wanted to be, though. I've been disappointed before. That's not my most disappointing thing. I would say this administration is the most disappointing thing. Buggy takes a close second, though. I'm just teasing. He doesn't take a close second. That's be a long shot for that one. But yeah, going back to, the Matt Gaetz thing, because, that really bugs the hell out of me. If they end up Like, if they end up bringing back Matt Gaetz, how in the fuck can they claim that they aren't pedophiles? You know what I mean? Like, a person that literally that stepped down from Congress because he was about ready to go under the knife, or like under the magnifying glass, not the knife. Also the knife, like, Jesus Christ. Talk about bad fillers. Fuck. Yeah, he was getting ready to go under the magnifying glass and be shown for the pedophile that he is. Gone. He left, and now he gets to come back. And I heard, like, English dude or whatever, like, Noble or whatever, that was on the Epstein list is, like, coming over here. And I'm like, is this a pedophile haven over here? Is that what that is? It's a pedophile haven over here? Are we turning America into the new Epstein, like, island? Because I would like off this rock. You know what I mean? Like, I'll beg France to take me back. I will beg them to take me back. My family was wrong. They were stupid. They were ill-informed. They thought America was going to be good, and it wasn't. It never was. It was never great. Fucking idiots. It's never been great. We were trying to make it great. You know, so, I don't know, me as a gay person can walk down the fucking street and not be worried about, I don't know, a redneck lunging out of his truck at me to call me the F slur. Good for him, though, for clocking it, which means that I know that he's definitely gay, because it's very rare if I get clocked, and normally I get clocked by dudes that are closeted. Pretty hard, too. And this dude looked closeted. I was like, he yelled that, and I was like, thank you! Like, can't get to me, boy. Can't. But I see you, though. Takes one to know one, motherfucker. Takes one to know one. So, but yeah, like, someone literally put themselves and other people in harm's way just to call me a slur. So I would like to live in a world to where I don't have to worry about that happening to me walking down the street. You know? He said that to me and my friend, and she's not at all. So I was very confused on that one, but I think it was just more for me, personally. But yeah, like, we've never been great. We've tried. We're failing miserably now. But we have tried. We have tried to be great, but it's never been there. It's never ever been there. Whoop. Whoop. Oh no. It just makes me mad. It makes me really, like, disheartened that we've fallen so far from Obama years. What a great fucking president. He was also heated, too. He was, like, yelling at Democrats and being like, you need to start doing your fucking job. You need to start doing your fucking job. And fighting. And I'm like, thank you! God! Remember whenever they were pissed that you wore a fucking tan suit? Remember those days? Whenever that was our news cycle? Remember? God, I miss those days. That brown suit looked fucking fly as hell, though, dude. God damn. Swagger for days. And now we have a rotted pumpkin, dude. God damn. Swagger for days. I love pumpkins. It's a fucking disgrace. I can spit on his grave. It's a rotted pumpkin. Makes me mad. Oh my god, what the fuck? My cast is being very strange today. So, what the fuck? Is it really bad outside? I think it might be really, really bad outside because it's, we have like a rainstorm happening, but it's a really bad one. So I think that that might be the reason why my internet's being a little cranky pants. I think I might jump off here just because of that. Because it's going to continuously go down. So, RIP. But, yeah, I think I'll call it quits at that point and do the thing. But, anyways, if you are not subscribed to me on either Twitch or YouTube, please subscribe. If you are not following me on all my social media platforms, it is a great way to support me for free, and I always appreciate it. Please give me some follows. www.jennasaywhat.com/links. And definitely go check out my Instagram. I am trying to boost it up to 11K because I've been at 10.9 for about 7 years, and I am being literally driven insane. This is the beating heart underneath the floorboards. Let's get it to 11. I'm sick of it. Anyways, and if you would like to support me any further than that, there is always, oh, bye, Abby. There is always the option of my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo are all in my links as well, if you would like to do that. If not, that's totally fine. Giving me a follow, liking, commenting, that always helps too. Anyways, I will... Oh, Leia, no! My internet keeps on cutting out. My internet keeps on cutting in and out. So I'm like, probably, like, I was going to jump off because, like, it cut me off and went down to 0 and no one was watching. And I was like, so I might just keep going then. Fuck it, let's keep going for a little bit longer. We'll go back into it, but Democrats are going to lose 2028 unless they get real and put up a serious candidate. I agree. This is not... Yes, thank you. It's not time for second string fucking players, bro. Not time. Not time for that shit. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, participation trophies, like the one Trump stole, basically. Fuck. Him in the FIFA Cup, that fucking killed me. But yeah, I'll stay on for, like... probably until like 7:30. Let's try and push it to 7:30 and see if my internet keeps on going. We'll see. There's some people in here, so like let's keep it going. So yeah, someone was like skirting around the Gavin Newsom thing, and I was like, please God no. Various reasons for that, but like I don't think he's gonna be a good one. There's a few that I've been like, okay, yeah, probably, maybe. I can't think of any of them right at this. Pete Buttigieg, I think, would be okay. I really need to look into each of them to give like a very good decision, but I do like Pete. I don't know if he's gonna actually run or not, or if he's gonna like, because he's not in politics right now. He's out. It's just like really hard to tell who would be a good candidate to pull us from this absolute nightmare hellscape that we are currently in, and be able to set us up to continue moving forward versus taking those steps back. Because what worries me is we'll get, 4 to 8 years of like this Democratic candidate, and they're gonna do, great things, but we're still gonna have like some of the stuff back from some of the residual from Trump and all of his bullshittery throughout that 8 years, because that's just gonna be the nature of the game for this. But I want them to be able to do well enough to be able to set us up for future successes in races and move the needle from the extreme alt-right, ultra-conservative, Christian nationalist, move that needle to closer to the middle at bare minimum. Like, I know that needle is not going to move where I would like it to, like, all the way to the left. But yeah, I really want a candidate that's going to be able to set us up for future successes as well as fix. And that's a tall order. I feel like that's a tall order for the amount of shit that we're going to get into with the Trump administration, especially at the fact that we are only 6 months in, 7-ish, and it's already at this level of bad. And I don't foresee there being an idle or like a stagnant part. I just don't see it becoming stagnant or like things just kind of cooling off for a little bit. I foresee like a lot more, especially with Trump going back and forth with everything, posting things online that really fuck with our national security. That's a big thing that worries me, is like the national security of it all, and if we're going to be able to like keep our citizens safe. I don't know if we'll ever have boots on the ground here, like from a different country or whatever, but it worries me in the terms of how we are with like Russia and now Iran and like fucking Netanyahu doing his dumb fuck shit, horrible fuck shit. And then, like, now Trump is, like, having, like, there's, like, all these, like, moving parts now. And I just am so worried about, like, you know, especially our troops overseas, and how they're going to be affected and how they're going to be harmed and things like that. Because there's not going to be a way that, you know, no one's going to come out of this unharmed. I mean, the military's already suffered, you know, from having, like, losing trans military members. And, you know, now they're not going to have as much health care. They're going to, like, get a lot worse. So they're already getting attacked on our soil by our government. But, like, everything outside of that, like, it's going to be very dangerous for our military across the world. And coming from, like, you know, military, like, kind of military family, but then I, like, got taken in by my friend's family that was Air Force, like, full on, and they're proud Air Force. So, like, growing up a little bit with them, too, it made me be like, yeah, we really have to, like, I became more military conscious of, like, what they deal with, like, on the back ends, because I've never been military. They wouldn't let me in with my spine. They laugh at me immediately. They'd be like, your spine is fucked up. And I'd be like, I know. Like, you're an inch taller on one side than the other. I'd be like, yep. They'd be like, get out. Get out. And then they'd see everything else. They'd be like, abso-fucking-lutely not. So, yeah, it made me become very aware of, like, what our military goes through and, like, after they serve and how badly they're treated after the fact. And it makes me so mad because, like, they're not going to catch any breaks. And any of them that are trying to, like, go to be, like, medical, school, crazy expensive, like, they're not paying for everything anymore, like, $200,000 at max, and that's not gonna cover a lot of, like, specialty fields, and, yeah, but, God, our military is gonna be real fucked overseas, I think. And a fucking president wanting to make a golden dome. Bro. What a fucking lame ass. Like, what a gaudy white trash person. I'm gonna cover everything in gold. It's not gonna make up for the fact that you're disgusting. No one cares about that whenever you look like a fucking broken, or like a dying pumpkin. Because he looks horrible, dudes. Like, he looks fucking abhorrent. Like, bad. He looks bad. He looks like the Grim Reaper is just knocking on his fucking door, dudes. Because, like, the amount of makeup that he's put on his fucking face, it's insane. It is wild how much makeup. And it can't even be bronzer at this point. It looks orange. I have orange body paint. It looks like that. It looks exactly like my orange body paint. I think my orange body paint is lighter, actually. What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck is happening? He's nasty. He's nasty through and through. What a horrible, what a horrendous human being to just do the things that he does and have zero fucking worry or concern about it. Like, oh, people are gonna die. I don't care. Strip them of their health care. People are gonna die. I don't care. Like, send these children off to war to go fight for me. Send these children to the streets of LA to scare the residents there. It's so nasty. Like, everything about this man is so fucking nasty. It's so wrong. It's so fucking wrong, dudes. And again, fucking MAGAtes, dude. Yeah. The biggest danger, or the biggest threat to our national security is absolutely MAGA. It's absolutely MAGA. Because, like, he's posting things that are absolutely not supposed to be shared with the public. Like, the letter to Brazil's prime minister. Like, was not supposed to be out there. They didn't even get it. They got it through the Truth Social post to find out that we were tariffing them. I like, and then fucking Drunky McDrunkerson, fucking, I can't remember, P. Hegseth, posting on Telegram, like Telegram messages. That fucking journalist could have ratted him out. He could have blew the whole thing up. That journalist might have not been, could have not been a journalist at all. Like, it could have been some crazy, like, certain someone and take out the U.S. Like, there are so many things. Grok being a part of our, our defense now. This is a joke. This has to be a joke, right? Like, it has to be a really fucking messed up joke. What was it? Yeah, it's... Oh, Grok for Government. That's what it's called. It's called Grok for Government. And they're using it in the Defense Department. That, to me, like, I think, in my opinion, that's what makes me think that this shit's gonna go rogue. And we're gonna attack ourselves. And you know who's gonna laugh at us? The entire fucking world. We're gonna unintentionally nuke ourselves because Grok's gonna go fucking nuts and nuke ourselves. And we're gonna have a fucking, like, A-bomb situation. I hope to God that doesn't happen, but, like, Grok AI is not really the thing to be playing with right now because it was already doing a fucking anti-Semitic rant. And then told on, like, a week prior to that, told on itself and said that Elon Musk is telling it to say these things and programming it to do these things. So what the fuck makes anybody think that we are going to be safe with this AI shit infiltrating our government? What makes us think that shit ain't going to set off some fucking nukes? You know what I mean? Like, Grok AI is doing the companion thing. You think that it's all fun and games whenever you're fucking with a waifu, but once you start messing with those bombs, that's a whole fucking different story. Come on. Oh, Bruce, no. He's trying to scratch up my chair. Anytime he does that, I'm like, no! You're a nugget! You need to stop. But yeah, like, this Grok AI shit is not gonna be good. This is gonna be really fucking dangerous. And it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse from here. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't, like, fucking set off bombs or nukes or some shit like that. You coming up? Oh, Noodle. There we go. Hey. Look at him. He's just a baby. We can have our Bruce time. Our Bruce time. Oh. Oh, he's trying to talk in the mic. Oh. You gonna talk in the mic? Oh. This is everybody's, like, happy moment for the stream. This is the happy times. This is the happy times. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, 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 okay. He's like, but what if I bite this? What if I just bite this? Hello, Nugget. Oh, he's such a pretty boy. He says, what's this about Elon and Grok? What's up with that? What's up with that, Bruce? What's up with that? He's just going for the mic now. He doesn't even care about me anymore. He just wants the mic. Dude. He's crazy. Bruce is the one to thank for that. What are you into? What are you into? He's ridiculous. Oh, we gotta clip those talons, bro. Oh, we gotta clip those talons. Those are rough. Those are rough. Right, Rope? Yeah. Bruce. Where are you sneaking? He's sneaking. He's doing something that he's not supposed to do. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Nugget. Nugget. All right. I said that I was going to stay until like 7:30 or so. I have a couple of things I do have to do, so I'm going to be jumping off here. Let's move this back up. Hey. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to jump off here. It was great hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm like, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are not following me on all social media, please head over to jennasaywhat.com/links, and you will find all of my links over there. Give me a follow, give me some comments, some likes, blah, blah, blah. It is my birthday month, so I am taking full advantage of asking people for that. So, anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and listening to me bitch about our government. Stay safe out there, guys, and fuck ICE.